They played with guest musicians from Mumford & Sons, performed in notable venues across the country, including the Musical Instrument Museum in Phoenix. And critics have been saying they just might be Grammy bound.
Earlier today in our studio, I spoke with Shannon and Fionan from the Celtic band RUNA, a group that will be featured at this weekend's upcoming Celtic Festival. They'll also be teaching music and dance workshops out at Fala for the Grand Canyon Celtic Arts Academy. But this morning, they made some time in their busy schedules to talk to me in the studio for this week's Music Monday. Well, the Arizona Highland Celtic Festival comes to Foxglenn Park this coming weekend. So to get you into the spirit of things, I'm here with two of the members of the Irish band RUNA. Now, RUNA has won 2 Irish Music Awards, and they've also been voted one of the top groups to see during St. Patrick's Day weekend by Washington Post. So we're really happy to have them in the studio today. Welcome, guys.
Thanks so much. Thanks. Great to be here.
So right off the top, just to give our audience an idea of what RUNA is like as a band, can you describe your sound or sort of your musical niche for us?
Well, we like to think of ourselves as a Celtic roots band, so that it's not just strictly traditional music, but it's rooted in traditional Irish and Scottish music, and we've also more recently taken that over to the United States and the Appalachian Mountains and bluegrass music. And so we like to think of ourselves as having those roots kind of where we've come from and then where we're going with that music. So we all have very different geographical backgrounds, different musical interests with everything, and so we like to incorporate all of that and have that influence the music that we play. So.
Wonderful. Well, speaking of geography, you guys have been here in Flagstaff once before, as I understand it. So if you guys can explain what brought you back this time and what your experience was like here the last time around.
Well, we were thrilled to be invited back. It's one of our highlights, you know, in our summer schedule to come back to Flagstaff. We had a great time. The Celtic College for the week is great to be working with kids and adults this year. And the festival is just fantastic. It's great, a lot of people, a lot of fun. So we're thrilled to be back, and we've done a bit of touring in the area, so it's great to just bring it all together this week. So it's great.
Absolutely. So kind of to wrap things up, we live in sort of a world where auto-tune reigns supreme. So I'm wondering what you guys can tell me you think the appeal of traditional music still is.
I think it's very unique to every person, you know, how they enjoy music. But I think with traditional music in Ireland, the younger generation really enjoy the fact that it's a little bit more easygoing. Doesn't have to be so perfect. And I think for families and communities, they can enjoy it without participating in it. You know, people can enjoy listening and dancing.
Wonderful. Well, thank you again so much for joining us in the studio today.
Thanks so much, Sarah.
When we come back after this break, we are going to have RUNA playing in our studio.